Hello guys and welcome back to another video on Punjabian. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Harpreet Singh and I make videos for spousal open work permit applications and also for international students, and I also make videos on Canadian vlog. So if you're interested in those topics, do consider subscribing to my channel. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with today's video. So in today's video, first we will discuss about a very common problem which many of the spousal open work permit applicants face, especially someone who is newlywed. So we are going to discuss about that, and secondly we will talk about some important changes which has taken place for spousal open work permit applicants, and this is going to impact anyone who is in Canada or who is planning to come to Canada on a spousal open work permit as a spouse of an international student. So stay tuned and watch the video till end to get all the information. So I get a lot of questions about the genuineness of the relationship. So this is a very common problem, especially if you are newlywed. So what happens is I have seen, especially in applicants, those who are coming from Punjab. So what they do is after their wedding, so one of the spouse applies for a study permit and they fly to Canada and start their education, and later on when the spouse back home applies for a spousal open work permit, they get rejections. And so the main reason for this rejection is the genuineness of your relationship. So in most cases what happens is after the wedding, so one of the partner flies to Canada in less than 12 months. So for a relationship to be genuine, guys, you need to spend at least 12 months together. You should have spent quality time together to prove the genuineness of your relationship. So if you are newlywed and you have plans to come to Canada, and one of you is planning to come to Canada as an international student, so make sure you have spent at least 12 months together, and then only you apply for a study permit. So 12 months gives you enough time to collect data to prove the genuineness of your relationship. Recently I have got an email from a spouse in India, and he also had the same problem. So in that case, his wife applied for a study work permit after wedding, and she came to Canada after 10 months of their wedding. They have not spent enough quality time in India, so now they are in trouble of proving the genuineness of their relationship. So make sure if you are newlywed, you have spent 12 months together in India before you apply for a study permit. Now let's talk about the important changes which is going to impact anyone who is planning to come to Canada as a spouse of an international student or as a spouse of someone who is working in Canada on a work permit. So the number one change which has taken place is the concept of principal applicant. So now for a couple, there can only be one principal applicant. So what this means and what is principal applicant? So let's say I come to Canada on a study permit, and after some time I call my wife on a spousal open work permit. So for us as a couple, I will be the primary applicant or I will be the principal applicant. So how it impacts you? So well, earlier what used to happen was let's say if I am coming to Canada as an international student, and later on my wife, she joins me in Canada, and after coming to Canada, let's say she finds a job in NOC 0A or B, and she started working as a skilled worker. So in that case, I had the option to quit my studies and apply for an open work permit based on the status of my spouse skilled job. So now in that case, she becomes the primary applicant and I become the secondary applicant. So now I cannot do that. So that means if I am coming to Canada as an international student, I will be the primary applicant and I cannot be a secondary applicant, and I can only apply for an open work permit once my education is over. And so that means I cannot quit my studies and apply for an open work permit based on the status of my spouse. So that right has been taken away now. So this is going to impact anyone who is in Canada and who is planning to come to Canada on a spousal open work permit. So well, this is, I think, a change in the right direction, because I believe that was a very big loophole and people were taking advantage of that loophole and quitting their studies in between and applying for an open work permit. So that right has been taken away now. Second important change which has taken place is now, especially is going to impact anyone who is coming to study in Canada and later on planning to call their wife or planning to call their spouse on a open work permit. So now you can only call your spouse on an open work permit if your program of education is eligible for post-graduation work permit. Yes, so if your program of study is not eligible for post-graduation work permit, you cannot call your wife on a open work permit, or you cannot apply for spousal open work permit. So guys, if you are planning to study in Canada and you are planning to call your spouse to Canada once you are here, or you're planning to go together or apply for the visa together, make sure your program of study is eligible for post-graduation work permit. Otherwise, your spouse cannot apply for open work permit, and she can only join you once your studies is over and once you get your work permit. So make sure you do your due diligence before selecting your program of study. So third change which has taken place is to do with relationships. So genuineness of relationship is something which IRCC has said that they are going to investigate more, and they are going to ask for more documents to prove the genuineness of relationship. Well, this is not a new change. So proving your relationship was already there, but IRCC has said that they are going to ask more questions, they are going to ask for more documents, and they will make sure that your relationship is genuine and you have not entered into a relationship only for the sake of immigration to Canada. So this becomes more crucial now that you have more documents, more quality time you had spent together, at least 12 months, like I said before, if you're newly wed, to prove the genuineness of your relationship. So get ready for submitting more documents to prove the genuineness of your relationship. So that's it guys in this video, and if you're new to my channel, I have also made videos on important documents for spousal open work permit application. I have also made recently one video how to write a letter of intent or a statement of purpose for spousal open work permit application, and I have also made a video on common reasons for spousal open work permit rejections. So you can find the link to those videos in the description below. So do check those videos if you are planning to apply for a spousal open work permit. And thank you again for watching this video, and thanks to all my subscribers and taking the time out and subscribing to my channel, and thanks for again giving your time and watching my videos. And I really appreciate all my viewers for subscribing, and for all my viewers, those who have not subscribed and watching, taking the time out and watching my videos. If you like the content of this video, and if you have any suggestions, so do write them in comment, and it helps me and it motivates me to make more such videos, and also to improve my channel. Thanks again guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.